beautifully fundamentally, but I think it bores him after a while. He's kind of a Thomas Edison type. He likes to experiment.
As he did earlier.
And he's not afraid to lose, except that he never does. Only loss since his freshman year was, as I mentioned in the last month, to David Habit, who we just saw in the district semifinals last year. 5-3 right now, Jameson on top.
The biggest difference that he'll experience in college versus where he's at now is that at the college level, when you make the mistakes like we saw in the first period, a lot of times that will turn into 4 or 5 points because everybody knows how to finish.
Yeah. And as close as matches are in college, you can't afford to just give away 2 and, you know.
Jameson's trying to work on a power half here.
Hey, Brian, for our viewers, explain to the ones that understand this, why in the heck Jameson was seeded number 2?
Well, Toal and he were both state champs coming back. Toal was a district champ, and Jameson, with that upset, was 3rd, and so he got the 2nd seed. They don't look back to the fact that he also had won 2 previous state titles. And there's a takedown. And it makes it 7-4, and I don't think he gave an escape.
It's amazing. He's just perfectly comfortable in those weirdo spots.
It's going to be interesting to see. The Missouri coach, Brian Smith, is big on funky kinds of wrestlers. Tom Ryan is a pretty straight arrow kind of guy.
Yeah.
I think I've heard the quote saying he never threw anybody in his whole career. So there'll be a meeting of the minds here and of the styles, I think. 7-4 here as we end the 2nd period.
He's in trouble. He's on his back. They might get pinned.
There's 2.
That should be 2 and 2.
And that's what it'll be. And that gives Toal the 8-7 lead.
Here's a look at this. Jameson gets very high in the boots. He rides a really sloppy boot ride. Toal stays sound. He gets under his leg, catches his head, and I think he's very close to getting pinned here, if not.
Yeah, he was up on the other side. But there's a good example of not using the end of a period well that time.
And the escape makes it 8-8. And frankly, Jameson scored most of the points for himself and for the other guy.
And for Toal, right.
Not to take anything away from Zach, who's wrestled a great match. He's done what he should have done.
Again, clash of styles.
I think Coach Powell is complaining that Toal's first step every time is backwards off the referee's start there.
No, he's correct. It is.
He thought maybe somebody ought to mention it to Toal, I guess. And now there's the warning. Minute and 20 here.
Certainly one of the things that Jameson will find also in the college ranks is he won't have to chase as much. They will meet him halfway.
8-8 right now.
Jameson got taken down there.
That makes it 10-8.
Wow.
Quite frankly, I'm surprised that Jameson gets taken down with this. He's just caught in a front headlock. He's in trouble going to his back here. His arm is trapped. If Toal can pull his head out, he's in good position on top.
He's getting in trouble with time also.
35 seconds. And folks, we're close to a pretty major upset here.
Yeah. Only the second loss in his career.
Well, since his freshman year at any rate.
Freshman year, right?
26 seconds now, 2 down.
Jameson's trying some Granby rolls and some funky moves, but
There's the escape. That's 10-9, but there's only 10 seconds to go.
Toal just staying fundamental. Uh-oh. He's going to get it.
1 second, that's it. 10-9.
Wow.
Oh, the Troy Christian people are thrilled. And they're giving another penalty point to make it actually 11-9 in the finals for the illegal headlock. It's Zach Toal. He talked about Pretty with 6 falls for the MVP, but boy, when you beat a 3-time state champ, that gets you some points too in that direction.
You know, he never strayed from the opening.